Okay, hi Nicole. This is how I do the data, just because it's easiest this way. So the first thing I do is I come in and I click this button right here. And what that does is it selects all the data and then I sort it. So to do that, I go to data and I do sort range. I tell it that it has a header row and I ask it to search or to sort by the team name. I click sort, and what that does is just puts all the team name things together. And so the data won't look that different today because I just did this yesterday, but what I do is I go to this cell directly to the right of the last team entry. So this is ain't no half steppin'. I go right here and I click this button right here, which is a formula button in the functions, and I choose sum. And it automatically will end up like this, and it will ask me for which sums or which cells they would like me to add up, or I would like them to add up, sorry. So I select the first one, then I hold down shift and I pull my arrow key down and I go until the very last one. So I've got all the ain't no half steppin' steps entries, and this is telling me that the formula is going to add everything from E2 right there down to E24. And then I just hit enter, and this is that sum. Now, I always type it over here again because this is, well, you'll see in a second, but I just type it in there next to it, and you'll see in a second. So then I go down to cellar dwellers, do the same thing. I find the last one, I go to the right, I hit the sum. And again, I just did this yesterday, so you're probably like, why are you doing this again? But just to show you, I go up to the top of the first entry of cellar dwellers, I hit shift, I hold down, go to the last entry. Oh, cellar dwellers added some, so cool. And so you see I had to go past down this one because Amy must have logged in this morning. Yep, I can tell that she did. And added some more steps. So I can click that. So this one, I can move this down because I wasn't following my own directions. So now this total is higher than it was yesterday. So I can just delete that and type in 901, 156. So that's their title or total. I'm sorry, I cannot talk this morning. Then I would do the same thing for Giddy Up Gideon. I'm not going to because they didn't change anything. So now it looks like Sonia's team added another one this morning too. Actually, and it sorts it kind of funny, but as long as it keeps the teams together, it doesn't matter what order the rest of the data is in. So I could take this and do Holy Guacamole again, just to update it. So there we go. So they got a couple more. 800, 725, and I'm just typing those in, and so whatever, that's how you do that part. You sum it up. And then what I did was I would take this team name, ain't no half steppin', and I'd copy it, and I bring it over here, paste it in. I go back, I take the total here, the one that I manually typed in, because if you take this one and you paste it in over here, I'll show you what'll happen. So I'm copying it, I'll paste it in over here. It's going to give me an error message because it doesn't have those cell numbers to pull from, because remember we did a formula. So that's why I type them in manually. It's just easier than using pivot tables or any of those more complex things. So I just do it this way. So you would copy the team name, but you won't have to copy the team names because I already did that for you. You'll just copy the new totals. And then that graph should tabulate for you. So let's update Amy. What were they, the cellar dwellers? Yeah, so I go to the cellar dwellers down here on sheet 2, and I will paste in their new total, and yeah, my chart just automatically updated. So yes, you can totally do it on your own. I know you're completely capable. It's just a little confusing, and it was hard to explain via email, so I thought I'd make you this video. I'm sure you love it and that you're going to watch it all the time, and it's probably going to go viral because it's so awesome. So awesome. I can't wait for our success together. Thanks.